Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Karisha binti Nordin Hisham. I'm currently taking Bachelor's in Marketing with Psychology and my ID is 0120230701111.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Dayang Amira Nafisa binti M. Harmanjaya and the program I'm in is Bachelor in Creative Multimedia. My ID is 0120230700264.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Atira binti Syahri.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Arif Afzal bin Safwan. I am currently taking Bachelor of New Media and my ID is 0120230700202.
Question 1. In my opinion, yes, it does because the knowledge of Islamic studies can be applied when organizing fundraising activities and making sure that they adhere to Islamic principles when they are used for fundraising. And not only that, Islamic studies can also guide the strategies and approaches used in fundraising activities, ensuring that morality is in accordance with Islamic principles. For instance, Islamic studies emphasize the importance of transparency, honesty, and equity in business dealings.
Selling button pages to collect funds for those in need can be related to the subject of Islamic studies in the context of Islamic teachings on charity and social responsibility. Islam places a strong emphasis on caring for the less fortunate and encourages its followers to perform charitable deeds and provide assistance to those in need.
In my opinion, there are the relationship between this task and its subject of Islamic studies. In Islamic studies, we learn many details about Islam. For example, the type of akhlaq, which is mahmudah means good behavior and mazmumah means bad behavior. So, we learn to be more brave and patient in mahmudah during sells our products to stranger in MSU.
In my opinion, I do think that there is a relationship between this task and the subject of Islamic studies, where in Islamic studies we did learn about ibadah, and there is general worship and specific worship. And I think that this task is placed under general worship, where we are given the task to try to collect money to donate to the less fortunate.
Question number 2. Fundraising did change my perception in life because us fundraisers, we should be proud of what we do. This is because we are actually contributing something valuable to the community, and fundraising activities has made me realize how privileged I am as an individual, and I am blessed and grateful to have enough in this life. I've grown a sense of empathy and care towards the needy due to the opportunity to contribute in fundraising activities.
This first-hand exposure can deepen my empathy and compassion towards others, fostering a greater sense of social responsibility and a desire to make a positive difference in the world. This understanding can change my worldview and drive me to seek collaborative solutions to social concerns that are outside of my immediate sphere of influence. Overall, fundraising for the needy through activities such as selling button badges can be a transformative experience that broadens my viewpoints, increases my empathy, and promotes a more compassionate and socially conscious way of life.
The answer for the second question is yes, it does change my perception and way of thinking about life. Because before this, I just think people will not buy, or just some people buy our product. But now I realize that there are so many people and that buy our product, and also there are a few people that didn't take a chance for the fundraising activities. So that's mean there are still many kind and generous people here in MSU.
I think personally for me it did change my perception and way of thinking about life, but not my life personally, but life in general. Where when we were doing this task, when we were selling the products and all, I kept on seeing many of the customers gave more money than what the price was. Like, because we were selling the badges at 4 ringgit and they gave 5, 10, and they didn't want change. And from there, I think that there are still good people in the world where they don't really care about the money they own, they rather help the less fortunate. So yeah.
Third question, some soft skills that I got to improve were leadership skills, problem solving, verbal communication, and time management. I also improved my confidence and bravery. Ever since I was appointed as a leader, I became more confident in approaching strangers to promote our fundraising. And not only that, some hard skills I also gained were strategizing, planning, and organizing fundraising activities as a group.
One of it would be communication skills, engaging with potential buyers and explaining the purpose of my fundraising initiative requires effective communication skills. I learned how to produce captivating messages, build visually appealing displays, and use various marketing tactics to learn and reach a larger audience and maximize sales. Me as the treasurer of the group has learned financial management skills. When fundraising, it's crucial to keep track of the expenses, revenue, and overall financial management. So I learned the basic financial skills such as budgeting, tracking income and expenses, and maintaining financial records.
The additional skills and soft skills that I learned from this assignment is I can communicate with strangers by using language, because I know mostly people in MSU preferring using English and Manglish. By this assignment and task, I can improve my speech and can make me used to speak English.
I gained new skills or enhance the skills that I already have, such as communication, teamwork, the general skills. Because when we were doing this assignment, we had to communicate with each other a lot, like to discuss, and from there we did a lot of communication with each other, even though I am somewhat an introvert, because I don't really like talking. But yeah, I think this assignment did help with my communication skills, where I had to force myself to communicate with my groupmates.
Firstly, I will remain calm, polite, and professional. It is a natural thing to face during sales, and it is very expected, so it doesn't bug me personally. I will think positively and set a good mindset. And for my next move, I will move on and never give up till my goals are fulfilled, and focus on my next opportunity to attract other customers with a better strategy to sell off our products.
First, it is very important for me to maintain a pleasant and professional manner. Regardless of their response, have a nice and professional manner. I thank them for their time and let them know I understand their decision. Even if they deny my offer, making a first good impression is crucial, so I won't let one declined offer to discourage myself. In the end, how I handle the matter with dignity and professionalism may leave a lasting impression on the person who turned down my offer.
At first, I will be sad, but when I think again, maybe it's not my sustenance, and it shows that I can't give up and just keep going, sell the product.
I usually would just say like, it's okay, no worries, because I don't want to make them see like I am forcing them to buy them, because and if they just suddenly leaves without me getting to finish what I said, I would just accept it and think like, okay, maybe they don't really have the money right now, or they are just busy or something with classes, or like they need to pay something really urgently. So yeah.
In my experience, I can relate and apply Ihsan through honesty and integrity. For example, I engage buyers with transparency and integrity by being open with the costs and fundraising goals and how the funds will be utilized, and ensuring that the funds are managed well with the application of Ihsan. I also approach potential buyers with empathy and respect their decisions whether they would like to contribute or not, and I also maintain a positive attitude and continue the fundraising activities with dedication and perseverance. Lastly, I express gratitude and thankfulness to the fundraisers to show appreciation to individuals who have contributed to the cause. Lastly, applying Ihsan on anything that we do will always keep in mind that Allah is always watching our every move.
Ihsan is an important concept in Islam that encompasses the idea of excellence, kindness, and going above and beyond in one's actions and interactions. Approach the fundraising activities with genuine sincerity and intentions to help others. We must let the action be driven by a sincere desire to make a positive impact. It is important to treat each person that I encounter during the fundraising activities with respect and empathy. The application of Ihsan in fundraising activity is not just about meeting the fundraising goals, but also the cultivating a spirit of excellence, kindness, and sincerity in my interactions with others.
And the last question is question 5. My answer is based on Islamic studies syllabus, which is Ihsan means goodness or kindness. During the fundraising activities, I apply Ihsan by facing with people, by talking nicely and help them if they ask or didn't understand. That's all from me. Thank you.
I think I can apply and relate Ihsan when facing with people is when we decline and leave. I would think in a good way, in a positive way, where they are just busy or they don't really have the money right now, because Allah is always watching us, and only Allah knows like the struggles of the other people right now, because I can't really judge them at the moment.
Three. 1, 2, 3.